Hey guys, it's VSGMomGeek. I don't have much to report, but I did want to pop on and say hi to everyone. And I also wanted to give a shout out to VSG tearing it up. Taryn, you are amazing and I just adore you. I love your story. I love your journey. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, I will link it below. You guys need to check her out. She's fantastic. She's actually post-op. I think she's about 2 weeks now. So she's just ahead of me in this journey, which has been really, really helpful. So if anybody else, all my pre-oppers, she's a great resource and she's full of a lot of fun stories. So definitely check out her page, and she's on Instagram as well. In other news, not so much. I've not heard anything from the hospital or the clinic regarding my surgery date or anything yet. I haven't heard back from my insurance company regarding the whole BMI thing, being under 40 BMI. So still waiting to hear back from those things. I was thinking the other day, I was talking to a family member, and she was telling me something that was really embarrassing that had happened to her, and I was wanting to share a story of mine with her, and I was too embarrassed. I felt like maybe if I was thinner, I could say it, because I feel like it happened because of my weight, or I'm not sure. Well, regardless. So what I wanted to get on here about was challenging you to share 3 embarrassing moments. I think it could be really healing and I feel like once you say it out loud and you get it outside of you, you're no longer having to hold on to it. So I'm going to share 3 crazy, embarrassing things, hopefully pretty quickly with you. So let's see. So tomorrow I have a race, and it'll be my 5th 5K. I've been doing them every weekend since I started this journey, because next year I want to run a marathon. We'll see. But last week during my race, I pissed all over myself. I'm not talking about I'm a mommy and I sneezed and I peed. No. I'm talking about full bladder released itself all over me in the middle of my run, around the 2.5 mile mark. I slowed down and I started going like, okay, what just happened? What's going on? I didn't know what to do. I mean, I've had, little spills since having children and stuff, but full blown. And I was so humiliated. I know that the people around me was probably thinking that it was because this fat ass is out there trying to run and her heavy gut is bouncing on her bladder and it just couldn't handle it anymore. But I continued to go. I did. I finished the race, and I actually did one of my best times, which is crazy. Probably because I was like, let me get my ass out of here so people stop staring at me. But when I crossed the finish line and stuff, I went over to my family and my husband, and I told him what happened, and he giggled. He thought it was, he's like, that's funny. Racers pee on themselves all the time, and tried to make me feel better about it. But yeah, so that's one embarrassing thing. Another one is my daughter. She's 6. She recently, we were sitting at the dinner table and we were talking, and she's starting to ask questions and things about people's bodies. She had some bullying issues and children calling her the F word. And in our family, that word is fat. And it really messed with her head last year. She stopped eating. She didn't tell anybody. And then, this is a story for another time. But regardless, we were sitting at the dinner table and we were talking about bodies and things. And she leans over and she takes, I'm going to get a little personal, my breast, and she flicks it like that. She goes, Mommy, I want to have Daddy's breasts when I get older. What? What? I mean, I know they're not what they used to be, but come on now. They're not like my 18-year-old breasts, but you want Daddy's breasts? His have hair on them. That's nuts. So that was a little embarrassing too. Okay. And I think it's because she looks at me and sees my weight, and she's so innocent and she has no idea, right? That she has no idea as to what she's looking at, and she doesn't look at me and see bigger. But there are times that she says things, because kids are extremely honest, right? And she'll say stuff about me being larger. Like jumping on her trampoline. We have a big trampoline. And I've never felt like I'm fat, because I'm just going to keep doing all the things that I've always done regardless. But she yelled, Mom, get off, you're gonna break it. I thought, oh, geez, oh, Pete. And this was at her birthday. So we had about 40 people over. And, Mom, get off, you're gonna break it. I thought, geez, Louise. That was terrible. And I want my kids to look at me and feel proud. I know that they think I'm beautiful, and I know that they appreciate who I am as a person and my soul. But I think that sometimes they could almost, and especially as they get older, it could alter the way they perceive me, maybe. Not that it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I want them to see me as somebody who makes healthy choices. I want them to see me as somebody who's responsible with myself as well as with them. If they trust that I can take care of me, then they can trust that I will take care of them, type of thing. But it is hilarious, the things that come out of their mouths. So those are 3 of my stories. I know I have millions more, and I am happy to share tons more with you guys. But I want to know your stories. What are your stories? Share some of your embarrassing moments with me, so I don't feel so bad for putting myself out here. And you can tag me in them or anything of that nature. I'm not sure how. Just get a hold of me. Let me know. I want to watch your videos. I want to see your stories, or comment below. I think it's healing. I think that we're all in this together, and sharing some of these things that hurt us and saying them out loud, they lose their power. So I'm excited that I have all of you in my life in some aspect, and I'm able to open up and share things with you. So yeah, that's it. Happy Friday. I'm excited. I love the weekends. Who doesn't, right? Who doesn't love the weekends? I like to go for my races on the weekends and spend the time on the couch, or watching football with my husband, or going shopping with my kids. I don't know. I love the weekends. So yeah, comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want. I'll subscribe to yours if you leave me a message asking me, or giving me your deets, and I will subscribe to your channel too. I'm a fanatic. I'm obsessed with YouTube channels and people's stories. I start to binge watch, and then it'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I gotta go to work I get up at 6, 5:30 if I have to shower in the morning. And it's terrible, but I'm obsessed with your stories. Give me more stories. Okay, I love you guys so much, and I will hit you up later.